Well, here comes another race vlog. Today is Saturday. Tomorrow I am racing the Middlesex 10k, which takes place in Victoria Park, so really close by, which is mostly why I entered this race. And tomorrow I will be exactly 3 weeks away from Valencia Half Marathon, which is my A race at the minute. So tomorrow's 10k will be a bit of a tune-up ahead of Valencia. So training wise this week I haven't done much. I have basically been tapering for tomorrow. So let me pull up Strava to tell you what I did. Where is Monday? Oh, Monday I didn't run. Monday was a rest day for running. Tuesday was a typical taper session for me. It was 2 times 800 meter, 4 times 400 meter. That was 10 and a bit k. Wednesday was just an easy 50 minutes run. That was 9.4k. Thursday was just an easy 8k. Yesterday just an easy 5k, and finally this morning easy 30 minutes with some strides at the end. Right, I am sorting out my bits and bobs for tomorrow. So I already have my race number, which is really handy. I can just turn up as I am, don't need to register anywhere tomorrow. In terms of race shoes, obviously my favorite race shoes since I got them in May are the On Cloudboom Echo 3, but right now I'm at the point where I need to save them for my half marathon races, so I'm not going to race in them tomorrow. So tomorrow I am going to go with the Alpha Fly. These are the original ones. It's actually a new pair because my old pair is now getting a little too old. They're still fine for sessions, but I think they're a bit too used for races. These ones, I bought them a few months ago, I think maybe in January, when they were on sale, and I only started to use them this week. I wore them for the first time on the session I did Tuesday, so they're basically pretty much brand new. And I'm not quite sure, I will decide tomorrow based on how I'm feeling, but I'm considering wearing my club vest, which I don't really do. I don't really race in my club vest. I don't know if it's just a me thing and the way my brain works that is a bit weird, or if anyone else feels the same. I feel like racing in your club vest adds a layer of pressure because you're not just racing for yourself, you're kind of representing your club. So it's, I don't know, it adds another layer of stress, I feel like. But I feel like I should, simply because I only heard about this race through my club, and also my club is kind of hosting the race because it takes place in Victoria Park. The clubhouse is in Victoria Park, and basically the clubhouse is kind of the race HQ tomorrow. So yeah, I kind of feel like I should. It is nearly time to go and get this 10k done. I had plenty of time to get ready this morning because the race starts at 10:30. Almost too much time if you ask me, because I had even more time to be stressing about the race. I know a lot of runners will be really pleased about the 10:30 start, but I'd much rather start at 10k at 8 and be done before 9. But anyway, so I decided to wear my club vest in the end, but guys, I'm nervous. So this race is 3 and a bit laps in Victoria Park. I will not be taking my camera with me on the course, but Ben is kindly coming along to spectate. With the multiple laps, he should see me several times and hopefully get some footage for this race vlog.
Come on, Chloe. All the way, Chloe.
Right, let's do the whole race recap thing, and let's talk about how I was feeling before the race, because I didn't really touch on that. So I didn't even set goals before the race. I didn't say, right, I'm aiming for this and this and this. But to be honest, I was hoping for potentially a PB, or at least to come close to my previous PB, which was 40 minutes 18 seconds that I got back in July at the London 10k. But strangely, I wasn't really like buzzing for this race. Usually when I'm going to race, whether it's my A race or just a local race, I am buzzing for it, I'm excited, I'm looking forward to it. I didn't really have that feeling this time around, I don't know why. I wasn't even sure whether I should have bothered to sign up to this event. But then on Saturday, I thought, right, I've committed. It is next door. I have no reason to DNS, so I'm just going to go do this race, and then we see what happens. And worst case scenario is just going to be a training run on a Sunday in the park I usually run in anyway. But then Ben was saying that I could go sub 40, it could be the day, it happens. I just didn't really feel positive about this race. So then come race morning, and within the first 30 minutes of being awake, I managed to very strongly bang my shin against the bench frame. And you know, usually it hurts really bad for a couple minutes and then it goes away. But I must have done it really strongly because I was in serious pain for over 20 minutes and the pain traveled all the way to my hip. And I was like, oh, that's a good start. So I put ice on it. Well, I put frozen veggies on it because we don't have any ice packs in the freezer. And then at 10 o'clock, I headed out. I was gonna jog there and I would my warm up. And I almost fell over in the middle of the warm-up. I was like, what the heck? What is going on today? Then I arrived at the start line and I was kind of glad that I arrived pretty much at the last minute, so I didn't have time to overthink anything. It was time to line up and then it was time to go. First kilometer was a little too fast and I had to remind myself that I was not racing the 5k, I was racing double the distance, so I had to like rein it in. And then I was kind of like, you know what, I don't feel too bad, like this is alright. And after 8 kilometers it started to really hurt, but once you're at that point at a 10k race, you've got the strength to carry on because you know you're almost there. And although I really hadn't considered the fact that I could potentially go sub 40 on that day, looking at my watch during the race, well, I realized that it would be a close call, but it actually might be possible. But now the strange thing is, because I hadn't considered it before, it's almost like I wasn't ready for it to happen that day. Really strange. And then I crossed the finish line and I stopped my watch. And what do I read? 39 minutes 59 seconds. And it was gun time only, not cheap, unfortunately. Side note, I'd be willing to pay more for my race entry if it meant that they could afford cheap timing, because I think it's just so much better and it's just fair for everyone. Anyway, and then as you cross the finish line, they don't shout your time, so you literally have no idea. I couldn't find out my official result on the spot, so jogged back home, posted on Strava with a pinch of salt, saying that I was waiting for the official results. Because really a pet peeve of mine is when people use Strava or watch time instead of their official result, and they claim PBs based on Strava and watch times, which very often make you look better than the official result. I think it's really dishonest when people do this on Instagram especially, or even like in social media in general, so I really didn't want to do that, and I didn't want to post this video Sunday afternoon before I had the official results. So I eagerly waited all afternoon until I got the text at 5 p.m. and my official gun time is 40 minutes 00. And I was like, are you freaking kidding me? So if there was a cheap time, maybe my official result would be 39 minutes 59 seconds because I didn't start exactly at the front. But look, the official result that I will go by is 40 minutes 00. Now obviously missing out on the sub 40 by 1 second is not great, but at the same time, I never thought I'd come this close at this race. I can't be sad about an 18 seconds PB, which happened whilst I was a half marathon training, and it's a great confidence boost with Valencia half marathon now in less than 3 weeks. And it's just more fuel to the fire because once I've done the half marathons in Spain, I want to find the 10k race and go after that sub 40. Right, I'm gonna stop rambling now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!